If trees make the air we breathe, then how are you still alive in the middle of a desert where there are no trees at all? Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll start noticing something you've probably ignored your whole life. And honestly, it changes how you look at the sky completely. Most people don't even question this. They just accept the simple answer they were given. Trees make oxygen. End of story. But what if that's not the full story? Because if it was, deserts should feel like danger zones for your lungs. Let's slow this down. You've probably heard it since you were young. Trees take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. Sounds clean, sounds simple. So naturally, you'd think more trees equals more oxygen, and fewer trees means less oxygen. Now imagine a place with almost zero trees, no thick forests, no green cover, just dry land stretching for miles. By that logic, the air there should feel thin, weaker, maybe even unsafe over time, but it doesn't. People breathe just fine in deserts. Travelers cross them. Cities exist near them. No one is collapsing just because there are no trees nearby. So either oxygen isn't only coming from where you were told, or the picture you were given was never complete. Now here's the thing you might not have realized. The truth about where most of our oxygen actually comes from is, well, a bit surprising. It's not just about forests or trees at all. There's a whole hidden world out there quietly doing the heavy lifting, and most folks never even hear about it. And here's the deeper problem. If you never question this, you build your whole understanding of the world on half answers. You hear something once, trees make oxygen, and your brain just fills in the rest, assuming trees are the main source, everywhere, all the time. But reality doesn't match that simple picture. Think about it. Open ocean, no forests, still breathable. High mountains with fewer plants, still breathable. Dry deserts, still breathable. So where is the oxygen actually coming from in all these places? And if the air is always there, steady, reliable everywhere, then maybe it's part of a bigger system, one that doesn't depend only on what you can see around you. But if you don't ask that question, you never notice the gap. And once you see the gap, you can't unsee it. Because now every place you go becomes a test. Every breath becomes a question. But here's the real question to leave with. If something as basic as the air you breathe turns out to be more complex than you were first told, what else have you simply accepted without ever stopping to check?
Humans who no one understands how they live. Number 1, Dashrath Manji. This man spent 22 years carving through a mountain by himself using just a hammer and chisel. No giant machines, no construction crew, just one man. Why? Because the mountain blocked his village from reaching hospitals and basic help. People thought he was crazy at first, but after decades of work, he actually created a path through solid rock that helped thousands of people. Some humans are just built different. Number 2, Prahlad Jani. He claimed he lived for decades without eating food or drinking water. Sounds impossible, right? So doctors actually locked him inside a hospital room under constant observation for days, and somehow, they said he survived the entire time without eating or drinking anything. Even scientists were confused because the human body shouldn't be able to do that. To this day, people still argue about how it was even possible. And honestly, the human body might be way stranger than we think.